We began our journey with the story of a student who went to his rabbi and asked, "Can you teach me the whole Torah while I stand on one foot?" As we end this series, I want to return to that powerful and not so simple question. What is Judaism's most essential teaching for us and for our world? Now, you know enough about Judaism to know that for a question that big, there's never going to be just one answer. So I invited some of the students and alumni from the Intro to Judaism program to give their take on what's Judaism on one foot.
Judaism is my way to understand the world, to enter it and know that I have a way to make sense of it, and I also have a way to say I don't understand, and that's okay.
Judaism to me isn't getting it all right. It's living it and doing it. And it's different than other religions, I think, is because it's all about your actions. And those little bitty actions of good, if a lot of people do those together, it's a lot of good. Judaism is what you do.
Judaism is a religion, but it's more than that. It's a culture, but it's also more than that. And it's a way of learning, and it's a thought, and it's an idea, and it's really all of those things combined. It's more than just the sum of its parts.
So often in our lives, we're looking for an answer, like, oh, if once I have X, my life will be complete. And what being Jewish teaches you is it's the process of becoming that is really everything.
It's an invitation to connect with yourself in a more meaningful way, to connect with other people in a different and meaningful way. I was sitting in one of Rabbi Adam's classes, and he talked about tradition. Specifically, he was talking about Shabbat at the time. And there was something so meaningful about storytelling, prayer, family, food, and all those things. And then as you learn about the different traditions, somehow it incorporates one, two, or several, or all of those elements. It's been really important to me. And it brings so much joy.
As someone who is a progressive that loves science, to feel so connected to God through Judaism is a very strange thing that I still grapple with, because being a progressive and being quite religious is kind of a weird place to live. And Judaism allows me that freedom to live in that space.
Everything in Judaism flows from the idea that God is one. That, like, the true deep idea of monotheism. Not just that there's one God, that there's one man in the sky or something, but that actually that what unites us is God. That we're all connected in some way, that everything is part of God. And everything comes from that. You know, if that's true, then of course you're compelled to love others the way that you love yourself, because you're all in this together.
As we are about to have a child and have a son, what it means to be Jewish and what I want to make sure we impart onto him, it's really about learning, about growing, about family, doing the right thing, and how to be a mensch.
Always questioning and always learning and always just trying to grow.
The mission of Jewish people is to not only carry on, the rituals and traditions, but also just be good people and, try and bring some good into the world and make it a better place.
One of the foundational beliefs of Judaism is we are all created in the image of God. It binds us together, it brings us together, because if we're all created in the image of God, then we all have God in us.
The essence of Judaism, to me, is tikkun olam. You should always leave a place better than you found it. That's from diapers on up, and who knew that tikkun olam was exactly what my parents were teaching me. Southern Baptist.
And my favorite Jewish word is?
Mashugana.
Neshama. Ahava.
Lahan.
Oh.
That's my real accent right here, but we'll wrap it up.
Judaism, to me, is home.
It's Hanani.
Mazel tov.
Shekinah, the female essence of God. Because why not?
There's always hope. There's always a way to be free. There's always a way to better your environment. There's always a way to learn.
It's infinite. I'm never going to get to the bottom of it. I don't want to get to the bottom of it. And it's overwhelming and beautiful at the same time.
Now, something as ancient and profound and complex as Judaism is always going to be more that can be fully captured in just a few words. The beautiful ideas we just heard and really this whole series, they're just starting places. It's all just been Judaism, standing on one foot. Now, my friends, the learning can really begin. Go and study.
Yay, nay.